We are live, ladies and gentlemen, those in between or neither. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, and today is the second half of the 4.5 banners. So, we're going to be doing our test runs first. Characters in question are Mr. Neuvillette. Forgive me, I was trying to be French for a minute. The Wandering Samurai, Kaitahara Kazuha. The All Reliable Xingqiu. And the scariest contract lawyer I have met, Yanfei. As always, we will start with our 5 stars. And just so you guys know, once the test runs are complete, we will be doing polls today. And I'll explain why in a moment. So, I'm sure you guys kind of know how this works. We start with the trial, we see what weapon and artifact sets they got on them, and figure out if I can actually work with them. In some cases, yes, some cases, no. Neuvillette is a very weird case, and I will get to that during his combat trial. Basically, Neuvillette can solo things. Now, to be clear, any character can solo just about anything if you build them correctly. Neuvillette's kit makes him very susceptible to just solo it. So I might just try that for the sake of this. But for the sake of our little series, we have the Chief Justice here, wielding his signature catalyst, the Tome of Eternal Flow, and a full set of Marachus Hunter. And to be clear, Hunter is also a very good set for Wriothesley as well, considering both of their HPs are supposed to fluctuate. And with the other 3, we have our alchemist friend Sucrose, running Sacrificial Fragments, and a full set of VV, which is very nice. Basically, the set for most Anemo users. We have Fischl, 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Thundering Pulse, and Stringless. This is kind of for trial build. Fair note though, Golden Troop is an option if you want to turn her Raven Oz into a killing machine. And then we also have Little Yao Yao with the Favonius Lance and full set of Deepwood Memories. So this is basically a Hyperbloom composition with a heavy emphasis on the Hydro. And that's just because that's how Neuvillette is. And I can't get his torrent to go off. Come on. Come on now. But yeah, I can't really get it to work that well. But if you hold the E skill, he just blasts everybody with water. Now you probably understand why I say Neuvillette is very susceptible to just soloing things. And I don't know, but for the sake of the others, let's give them a little. You good? There we go. Yugue's helping out with the healing. And that is a Pyro Abyss Mage. Good sir, do you realize who I am? I just released a torrent of water on you. So, if you're looking for a Hydro unit that can certainly carry a team, Neuvillette is for you. Now, we will go into our second 5-star, Kaitahara Kazuha, arguably one of the most flexible characters in the game. And when I say most flexible, it's because his kit allows him to do... Well, I shouldn't say allows him to do so much. It allows so many different team compositions that you could stick him anywhere and would be perfectly fine. I do have a lot of questions about his quote-unquote signature weapon, though. Considering if you play a story quest, he actually crafts he actually crafts a sword, and said sword actually gives him a decent attack buff. So this is a melt composition with Rosaria, Xiangling, and Bennett. This is probably a physical Rosaria. So I'm going to show Kazuha for a minute. He has a Western style longsword. I'm sorry, what? Like, don't get me wrong. Freedom Sworn is cool. It's a wonderful EM sword. You could probably put it on other characters like Shinobu and be fine. But why is it for Kazuha? And why is it a Western style sword? I don't understand. And of course he's running the full set of VV, which is nice. We're going to start with Rosaria. Why? Because she will be able to apply the cryo that... Actually, no. You might want to start with Xiangling, because Xiangling can actually throw a bunch of pyro out. With Guoba, Bennett, and then, if you notice, Kazuha is just grouping all of these enemies together and is just doing an amazing job with so many different reactions. In fact, I think I just might be able to solo this with Kazuha, which I honestly don't mind doing. But yeah, Kazuha, if you want flexibility, go with Kazuha. And with that neat little segue, we have probably one of the most broken character... Well, I shouldn't say broken. One of the most... I don't really want to say necessary either, but one of the most used and one of the arguably best characters for 4 stars in Xingqiu. Now, actually having him as a driver on a team is going to be interesting. Mainly because I already kind of know what he's running. Sacrificial Sword. And again, with the melt composition. What? Okay, so we also have Kaya here as well. So let me just get into the shtick of showing you guys. And we can flip into either Xiangling for Vaporize or Kaya for Freeze. Drop Pyronito, and then for Xingqiu, we set up that and set up the water, so that way he just keeps going. Kaya, drop your burst, please. Guoba, come on out. Do your thing, man. Xianling. And if your Xingqiu is a high enough level, you don't really need Benny. I mean, Benny's here to help Xianling keep up with the damage, but you don't really need him. Considering that Xingqiu can also heal. So, this test run is probably going to be some of the fastest work that I've ever done. Which is lovely. Because it means we can actually get to the polls. And hopefully, if I've done the math right, if we get a 5-star, it's going to be Kazuha. But our last 4-star for the test run is Yanfei. Now, I will admit, I do have Yanfei. I would not mind picking up another Yanfei because of constellations. But I don't really use Yanfei. Like, you have to use her paired with Yelan in one section of the chasm. But outside of that, I don't really use her. And of course, we've also got Xingqiu, Benny, and now Beidou as well. So this could actually be a very interesting experience. We're going to start with Xingqiu, because again, water swords. Then we're going to go into Benny. And then we'll go into Beidou, because Beidou can actually help break things up. And then with Yanfei, she's a pyro catalyst user. Which I would like to think that she's just throwing out literal legal codexes at these targets. I don't think I'm right on that one though. Alright, Beidou. I'm not getting the rotation right, and I know I'm not. But that's fine, because we're getting the job done. Yanfei. Nice work, Yanfei. And as long as we stay within the Benny circle. And gotta switch out. It's fine, Xingqiu, it's fine. Get the taser going. And make sure that we tag these guys. Come on, Yanfei. I need Benny. I need Benny. And then we're gonna show with Beidou as well. You see, I can do a sword too, buddy. There we go. Very nice. And now we can exit, and I can just claim Yanfei's thing from the actual screen itself. So the only character that they didn't show is Barbara, who is a Hydro support, predominantly healer. You can do her as a DPS if you want, but I don't really do that. I stick her on a freeze team and go from there. All in all, second half of the banners, very solid. If you don't have a Hydro DPS, Neuvillette is a good option. Kazuha is literally one of the most versatile characters in the game. If you don't have him, I highly suggest that you try if you have the resources. At least throw a couple temples, see what happens. Xingqiu, if you do not have Xingqiu, I'm I do wonder if you don't have or have used Xingqiu at some point. I am a little bit worried because again, Xingqiu is just that versatile in whatever in whatever team he's in. Barbara's a solid support, good for early game since she's one of the few that you can get for free. And then Yanfei is here to vibe, and we are absolutely here for it. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to throw most of our polls at this banner. If there's anything remaining, we're throwing it onto the weapons banner. Cool? Cool. Let's get started with our first 10 poll of the day. And if it is the 5-star, we will get Kazuha. Skyrider. Black Tassel. Debate Club. Skyrider. Barbara! Another constellation for Barbara. That is very nice because I actually use her, again, on a freeze team. Raven. Harbinger. Raven. Sacrificial Fragments. That's nice. That is very nice. Okay, so Barbara for me is... What constellation is she at? I think she's at like C2 now for me, which is very nice. So Barbara... And Sacrificial Fragments. I think Sacrificial Fragments is actually at like R3 or R4. I will... make sure that I get the constellations right. I'm just putting in what I think I'm at. Of course, it would help if I actually used the right thing. So I'm gonna put R3 for now, and then I will adjust as need be. And character. Okay, a good pull. A very good poll, all things considered. And then I might throw the single polls as well. I just prefer to do it in chunks of 10. So, second poll. Really hoping for Kazuha. Come on, Kazuha, please. Please, Kazuha. Okay, Black Tassel. Ferris. Slingshot. Thrilling Tales, which that's a very good catalyst. Ferris. Harbinger. Another Barbara! Okay. I don't think I'm going to see 6 Barbara, but the fact that I'm getting Barbara is kinda nice. And that'll be C3. Again, I will adjust as needed. Character. Okay, I've got one more 10 pull. I really hope that I get Kazuha. Wait, hang on. Okay. Actually, hold on. I might be able to squeak out a few more pulls here. Because if I spend Star Glitter, and then I go to the Stardust, I can get these. Sweet. Excellent! I have bolstered my primo... Well, not my primo reserves. I've bolstered the fates. Please, Kazuha. Please. Please. I am so scared to click, but here we go. Oh, dang it. I might just do the individuals. Okay, so that was 30. Diona. Okay, I don't use Diona. Yanfei! I don't use Yanfei though. Oh, my heart. My heart is breaking right now. I've got the singles though. So, Diona. So Diona's at C1, and then Yanfei is also at C1 right now. You know, I'm sad, but I want him. I want Kazuha so much. So we're going to dip into singles, and I just won't document it on the pull chart. So here we go. Nope. That's not it. Come on. Nope. Come on, please. Oh, my heart. There he is!
I'm driving rain.
Yes!
I shall return by blade alone,
Yes!
armed, if barefoot, to my home. I am Kaitohara Kazuha, a wanderer who roams the land. Since we are both travelers, let us journey together for a time.
I went into singles. But we got him. Oh. And now I'm just going to spend on the standard fates, because I might be able to do a 10-pull there too. Or at least eventually I might be able to do a 10-pull. But now that we've got the 2, let's see if we can try to get Freedom Sworn. Path is set, so here we go. I'm not expecting anything, but it's worth a try. And 4-star. That's nice. Ooh, that's a new catalyst for me. Lovely. These are not going on the pull chart because they were single pulls and not sets of 10. Just so everybody's clear. I can't believe it. I actually got him. I actually got him. And stuff along the way as well, which is actually pretty cool. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoy this little detour from our main streams. Please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you will be notified the next time I go live. On the YouTube channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe over there so you don't miss a recap. VODs are typically up within 1 to 2 days, depending on if I actually remember. If you're feeling generous, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the videos, as well as a link to some of my portfolio work in terms of D&D homebrew. I don't guarantee they're perfect, just that they bring something interesting to your next table. I hope to see you guys on Sunday for our Viewer's Choice stream. Until then, stay safe out there and see you guys next time.